Woo-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's I, Dr. Bosky, and we're taking a look at some art reviews today. Maybe one of the things you may have guessed that we're looking at now is how we have these large wormhole generators. They're these portals. So thank you very much, Dimitri and Chris, for turning around these updates. Why don't we jump over into this here? So took a look at our updated wormhole. So Dimitri, I think we're close. We're very close rendering wise. There are a lot of funky edges here, which are bugging me a little bit on this edge here. So I think it's just that the lines aren't super clean. Can I kind of see down here at the bottom as well? So if we could clean that up, that would be super cool. Other than that, we'll probably want a version of the wormhole where this is very muted, or it's just in the background, or maybe it's actually got some transparency to it, because we will probably want, well, not probably, I want to experiment with using the particle system in Engine and using the animation that we were seeing from this basically, and overlaying that. So of course we need to, skew it into perspective and do that, but I still want the frame animations, but I'll probably feed multiples into the particle system. Maybe this is a case where I can add additive blending, and that'll be cool because the colors will be picked up and maybe give it a little bit more oscillation. So some thinking there. Also, I was looking at this a bit more. First of all, I'm enjoying where we're at here. I think we're good. I wanted to also talk about this material here, right? So we have a new layer. Yeah, so okay, cool. And we have basically this layer of like, I don't know, I'm calling it, it's more of a softer material, like a kind of a rubberish, not really super hard. And what I'm thinking here is, why don't we take the opportunity to create kind of a pulsing strobe where this is like a smart flexible material, and so when the wormhole opens, it draws energy from that material to power the whole the portal itself. And maybe that could look something like, like it's and it could be just like a shifting of the gradient, right? Maybe it comes up through here. Maybe we have like a hard line for like, maybe this outer rim material, it actually does some of the energy transfer. That's kind of, maybe that's where these hoses come in, something like that. Just, food for thought. But I was thinking at the most point it would flow in something like this, right? And then all of them would like, basically we could basically do this like pulsing where it's in these ways where it kind of is a gradient that like the energy draws up from the inner side and then to the outer ring, and then disperses into it. So a minor little design detail, but I got excited thinking about it. So there was that. And then I think we're getting down to the details here. So if, it's a very small thing. I know, but our icons on the display aren't really fitting quite as well as I would like. So why don't we take the opportunity to finalize the positioning of these guys? And I think they just need to move just a little bit, maybe to be a tiny bit smaller. Since we're going to animate them anyways, it'll be kind of fun. But the same thing goes for the arrows. I know we talked about it before in our sync on Sunday. So just let's do a version where we've cleaned up the arrows here as well. So and let's see here. I think that's it. Okay. Other than that, I really enjoy where we're at with like the material. I am really enjoying like the circuitry here. Super cool stuff. I think when we do the pulsing glows and the fact that these energy, conduits. I like that these are all these big kind of energy transfer devices that are kind of powering the device itself. It'll be super cool, I think, when we the lights are looking better, so it'll be cool when we animate this too. So I think these are really the main bits of feedback here, including the portal. So with the portal, go ahead and give this to me as a sprite sheet on PNG, and feel free to, we can also do two versions of the wormhole portal, one with that obviously in the asset itself for animation, and then the other one being outside. So just some planning thoughts when we have that. Yeah, other than that, I think that was it, right? So let's take a quick look. In a world. Yeah, cool. And then we'll take a look at this. For the folks that are watching along, we did a review yesterday. So this is the big mega portal that this is where we start the game. This, aside from the title screen art, is one of the very first things that just is a giant feast for the senses. The Dr. Bosky ship flies through, drops off Dr. Bosky, or flies out. Maybe you don't fly through, you fly out of, because it flew through on the other side. Anyways. And we got some cool stuff that we're doing here. Designs are going to be really, really cool. I think I'm excited about that. So that's the other thing that's a work in progress for us. And then, yeah, so why don't we, let me see, maybe should I do 2 videos? Or should we just do all this at once? We'll do 2 videos. So I'll put up a second video about the hangars in a second after I get a chance to look at them. All right. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to the iterations we're going to have this week. And to everyone else that's following along, it's a pleasure. Pleasure? Is a pleasure in the honor. I don't know why that was my bad French, American French accent. Terrible, terrible. It's a pleasure and an honor to have you all following along and sharing and providing commentary. And, you know, we wouldn't be as excited to do the things we're doing now if it wasn't for the fact that we have so many wonderful and dedicated fans. See y'all next time.